Everyone, welcome to our channel Explore with Depriti. So let's explore or discuss about today about a new place, Prague Castle, so which we have visited a couple of days back. So Prague Castle is the largest ancient castle in the world. It is perhaps the most important landmark in the magnificent city of Prague. So beautiful city. It's a most recommended city to visit in Europe, and it is present in Czech Republic, and it absolutely dominates the city skyline. So the Prague Castle absolutely dominates the Prague city skyline. So wherever you go in the city, you can see a glimpse of the Prague Castle. So more than 1.8 million tourists visit Prague Castle every year in the summer, maybe in summer or winter, but every year more than 1.8 million tourists visit Prague Castle. It is hard to miss it. Like if you are visiting the Prague, it is very hard. It is one of the important landmark in the city, so it is very hard to miss the Prague Castle. You will see the Prague Castle many places along the Vltava River, which is flowing through the Prague city, and from numerous observation points present in the Czech capital. So let's discuss about, or I will guide you how do you reach easily to the Prague Castle. So finding Prague Castle is very easy, and there are multiple ways to get to the Prague Castle from the city. The most popular and convenient option is the tram line number 2022, and the stop Saski Harad. So I am not able to pronounce in Czech. I am poor in Czech language, but I will write it in the screen. So you can get down in this tram stop. The Malostranska metro station on line A is also nearby. However, going to the castle from there requires an uphill walk. If you don't feel like it, you may choose the metro when exiting the castle, and it will be a pleasant downhill stroll. Opening times are different for various parts of the castle, and they vary based on the season. So if you are going in the winter, so the closing hour may differ. So it's recommended to check them on their official website about opening hours. But in summer tourist season, which start from 1st April to till 31st October, the Prague Castle complex opening hours are 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. in the evening, and historical buildings opening hours is 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. in the evening. So, but I will recommend you to check in their official website and plan it properly, because the opening hours differ for different part of this different historical building of the Prague Castle. So let's talk about history of Prague Castle, or let's I will tell you the history of Prague Castle. So if you feel that anything needs to be added, please let me know in the comment. So the history of the Prague Castle dates back to the 9th century, when Duke Bořivoj I built the Church of the Virgin Mary there. This church was destroyed again in the 13th century. In the 10th century, Duke Bratislav I with his son Vaclav or Venceslas I. Also, the Venceslas I is also known as Saint Venceslas, founded the Basilica of Saint George nearby the Prague Castle. Then in the 12th century, the settlement was rebuilt into a medieval stronghold. In the 14th century, during the reign of King Charles IV, the foundation of St. Vitus Cathedral were laid. Again, Charles IV also strengthened the fortification of the castle, and the royal palace was rebuilt in the Gothic style. I will make a video about Gothic style architecture in future, because the architecture is very much popular in Europe especially. So it's good to make a video about Gothic style architecture. In 1382, Bohemian kings moved out of Prague Castle and lived in the royal court for more than a century. The royal court was located near the Prague Old Town, so you also need to visit this royal court as well. And this building of the royal court was abandoned for a long time, and is like abandoned. Again, it is reoccupied in the 19th century. It was demolished in 1903. On its site, the beautiful municipal house was built. So lot of history in Prague, lot of things has been changed in Prague during the century. In 1483, Bohemian rulers returned to the castle when the dynasty Jagiellons decided to use it as their seat. Subsequent centuries witnessed further development of Prague Castle. Vladislav II commissioned the magnificent Vladislav Hall, and it was completed in 1502. The hall is still used by the modern Czech state for representative and ceremonial purpose. The next dynasty, the Habsburgs, remodeled the sections of the castle in the Renaissance style. They also added new buildings and the royal gardens. Kralovask Zada, sorry, I'm not able to pronounce it properly. During the reign of Rudolf II, Prague Castle became the residence of Holy Roman Emperors, and the holy city of Prague gained on importance. Prague became the center of the Holy Roman Emperor again. In 1618, the second Prague defenestration took place at the castle. So defenestration is a rather violent incident in which multiple people get thrown out of window. The word defenestration is derived from the Latin word for window, fenestra. In 1680, two Catholic counts and their scribe were defenestrated by a Protestant from the third floor of Ludwig wing in the old royal palace. All of them survived the incident, but the event triggered a long period of religious conflict known as 30 Years' War. So it was a very bad period for Prague Castle. It was damaged and robbed. So in the second half of the 18th century, Empress Maria Theresa ordered major rebuilding and renovation of Prague Castle. The Holy Roman Emperor was dissolved in 1806 when the last Holy Roman Emperor Francis II abdicated. From 1804, he reigned as Emperor Francis I of Austria. So as you know, like Austria is a different country, and Vienna is the capital of Austria. So the imperial seat of his kingdom is actually shifted to Prague, from Prague to Vienna. So again, Prague Castle lose the importance, and the city actually diminished significantly. Again, in 1848, Emperor Ferdinand V abdicated and chose Prague Castle as his residence. So in 1818, the first Czechoslovak Republic was proclaimed. Prague was the capital of the new state, and Prague Castle became the seat of the Czechoslovak president Thomas Masaryk. Nowadays, it is also the residence of the head of the state, the president of the Czech Republic. So the president actually, so living here. So it is a very important place in the Czech Republic nowadays. But Prague Castle is much more important than that. Many sections of the castle are open to the public, and millions of tourists gladly visit it. The castle is the place where Czech crown jewels are kept. Countless historical and artistic treasures are displayed or stored there. It is a symbol of Czech statehood and the history of Czechia throughout the centuries. A very important place for the Czechia and Czech Republic. So it is very much recommended to visit this building and visit this place if you are in Prague, Czech Republic. So what are the main places of interest in the Prague Castle complex? So, or what are the places you need to visit or must visit when you are in this complex? The first visit was the Golden Lane. It is in Czech. It is called Zlata Ulička. It's a beautiful small street with colorful houses. Franz Kafka lived there for some time. So you can see a lot of histories and how the people are living in old time in Czech Republic. You can lively see that, and you can get an experience of the old people, like when people in the before, like in the past, how they are living it. So next one is Saint Vitus Cathedral. Is a Roman Catholic cathedral and the seat of the Archbishop of Prague. So in its current form, it was built in the 14th century, but the first church at the site was built in 930, and it was also dedicated to Saint Vitus. As a matter of fact, the cathedral was rededicated to Saint Vitus, Saint Venesclus, Saint Adalbert, and in 1997. Nevertheless, it is still commonly known as Saint Vitus Cathedral. The next most important building is Saint George Basilica. It is the oldest surviving church building in the castle complex, founded in 1920 and expanded in 1973. The Burke facade is from the 17th century. Old Royal Palace is located in the southern wing of Prague Castle. This part of the castle served as residence for Bohemian kings from the 10th to 16th century. The main sites in the Old Royal Palace are all Saints Church and Vladislav Hall. The next important building is New Royal Palace. It is a complex of building in the western part of Prague Castle. This section has served the rulers as residential and representative space since 16th century. During the reign of Maria Theresa from Habsburg dynasty, 1740 to 1780, the facades of the New Royal Palace complex received a consistent look. Nowadays, the President of the Czech Republic receives his visitors there, and some halls and rooms are not open to the general public. The famous Spanish Hall is in the New Royal Palace. Next place to visit inside this castle is the Royal Garden. It is a Renaissance garden, newly created garden during the reign of Ferdinand I, Holy Roman Emperor, in 1540. It is located north of St. George Basilica. So these are the important places you need to visit when you are in Prague Castle. So I hope I have told the story about the Prague Castle very well, and if I missed something, please let me know in comment. And if you like our video, then please subscribe our channel and press the ring bell and get the update about our next video. Thank you very much.